watu wanachochukua matunda byakulya baba galabanya kine batata babe nabo beku yasemera mazima Hi guys, you're welcome to the live broadcast of the 32-man pool comp. It's double life, and we are at Diplomat Billiards Cafe in Kajansi. Kajansi is Entebbe Road, just outside the city of Kampala in Uganda. It's arguably two of the best players in the country, that is Caesar and IBRA. They are racing to 7. It's the round of 16. The winner goes to the quarterfinals. As it is, IBRA leads 1-0. Both players are just returning from the World Heibo Championships in China, where Caesar was eliminated at the round of 64 with just one person to eliminate for him to reach the prize bracket, while IBRA was eliminated at the round of 128. He was able to defeat one opponent who was a lady, but it was 13-0. The last time these two players faced off, there was a double elimination tournament organized at Upper Volta. In the quarterfinals, Caesar won. That was 5-1. It was raised to 5. And in the final itself, Caesar defeated IBRA, who had qualified from the losers bracket, and that time it was 5-3. But before, the two had faced off in the final of the Mitiana Open Championship, and that time the race was 15 and IBRA won 15-13. Very entertaining game it was. Right now it is 1-1 racing to 7. It is a game which puts all fans of pool in Uganda, in the East African region, and outside East Africa. Fans are always on tenterhooks. This game puts the eyes of Africa on their screens. It's being streamed on YouTube to favor those who may want to watch on their television and those who do not want to use VPN, because in Uganda Facebook can only be accessed with VPN. In fact, the use of Facebook in Uganda is illegal. You may tag a friend who you don't want to miss this action. This is top class pool. Each player survives off the mistakes of the other. A miss of a shot could be as good as game down. The two players are best friends. They are very good friends, but not on table. On the pool table, it does not work that way. This is Caesar now activating the beast mode in him. I don't think that is the white Caesar wanted for himself. Either way, Caesar pots and now leads 2-1. Both of his wins have been single visit clearances. Even IBRA's win was a single visit clearance. In fact, in the first game, Caesar tried to sweep all the 7 balls and failed on the last ball. Then IBRA swept all the balls. Then Caesar came up and responded with 2 wins, which were all single visit clearances. So basically, he has used only 2 visits on the table to win 2 games, while IBRA has used 1 visit on the table to win his 1 game. And that is the standard of pool when these 2 young men always face off. A dry break. It is almost illegal to break, leave the tables, the balls as open as they are while not potting against a guy like Caesar. Let us see how we can respond. In IBRA's other life, in the quarterfinals, he faces off another good friend of his, that is Hazard Lekoma. This is very wonderful pool we are watching from this guy. It is the 3rd game he's winning with only 1 visit on the table in each of the games. The level they are playing at, these boys, is nothing short of world class. (3-1) Caesar leading. If you can tag Gareth Potts, you can tag Sean Van Boning, you can tag Aiden Joseph, you can tag Zheng Yubo. Tell them to come and watch how these guys play black ball. Ashraf Wikiza, Paul Okeyo, Dennis, Moses K, Davis Ahumuza, Jim XP, Muchuzi, and all the guys who are watching live. Thank you. Greetings, Kamanga David, Davis Ahumuza, Samuel Jackson, Anthony Mobaso, very regular viewer from Zambia. Caesar is trying to make it 4 games with just 1 visit. Yes, we already know he's good, but at times he just decides to be too good. That is 4-1. Those are 4 games won, each of them with 1 visit. And yet he's the one who is breaking again. So with Caesar in this kind of form, Ibra needs to avoid dry breaks, and he needs to pray that Caesar does not pot on the break, because it seems the only difference between the game so far is the break, because whoever comes on table sweeps it away. It's now Ibra's break, trying to make a response. This break must be very crucial. Let us see how he'll do it. This time he pots. If you are facing difficulty in the quality of your picture, go to the settings of your video, the settings of your picture, that is on the right, the top right of your gadget. If you are using a phone, press settings, then select quality, then advanced, and select the highest possible figure, such that your video has the highest possible resolution and you will have a nice view. Manager IBK, Spice Tebean, Salah Fidi, Ivan Dennis, thank you for watching. Spice Tebean Salah is a fan of Caesar, that much I know. IBK manager and the management team of Mansour. Dennis is a former good player in himself, now Team Caesar. We apologize for some time the picture quality is not good. The gadget I'm using is new, but maybe its internet RAM is not as expected. But the pictures will definitely get better. Please don't forget, when the picture quality is down, to go to the settings of your phone on the top right of your screen, select quality, go to advanced, and then select the highest possible resolution, as high as possible, such that you get the best possible quality. Just a little bit tricky for Ibra, as Caesar seems to be trying to run away with this. Should he make it 5-1, it will be very hard for Ibra to come back. And it Caesar faces another hard guy in Hazard in his second life. This failure to pot gives Ibra an opportunity to fight for this game. He needs it so much. He needs to make it 4-2 and try to make a comeback. He's very capable of this. We saw this against Dog City in the previous round. Dog City led 0, but Ibra was the first to go to 4. Indeed, he won 7-5. The ball is spotted and the black is freed. Very good shot, SEJJEMBA. Yes. IBRA pulls one back, makes it for 2. In other games, Simon Lobola, the computer, is taking on Gideon Bwanika. Updates will be coming up. Abe Semozibu is taking on Kasozi Joseph, while Fred Ayabazibu is taking on Elia Jr. Updates on those games will be coming up shortly. IBRA 2, Caesar 4, race to 7. The prize for the winner is a place in the quarterfinals and also to retain his 2 lives in this tournament. Computer Simon Lobola is 4-3 down against Gideon Bwanika. Elia Jr. and Fred Ayabazwe are now tying 2-2. Innocent Tumushabe 3, Abesemuzibu 6. The guy who calls himself Abex, maybe he's the surprise package of the tournament so far. The only female player who is in the tournament is still in with 1 life, that is Rashida Motesi in the last 16. Players with 2 lives include Kasozi Joseph, Lobola Simon, and the 2 players you are watching right now. But one of them will lose a life in the next few minutes by the end of this game. Thank you for watching Top Seed, the media officer for Team Caesar. Always posting clips from games like this on his YouTube channel called Top Seed. Just a disclaimer that while he calls himself Top Seed, he remains a very poor player. The noise you are hearing is applause for Gideon Bwanika, who has just won his 5th game against Lobola Simon. Lobola Simon has been playing very well today. Somehow this young man is taking him for a ride. IBRA decides to go slow, playing tactical, and he's right to do so. Probably he realizes that if he plays attack against Caesar, he probably stands not a very good chance. This is part of the game. Remember, IBRA has 4 balls, yellows, but one of them is positioned close to Caesar's red ball, just nearest to your screen. Welcome to the live feed. Amina Faith Nganda, team captain of the Shipul Cranes, the Uganda national ladies team, Cyber Monk, Rashidi Shafiq. It is 4-2, Caesar leading. Ramafa Felix watching from Fort Porto, thank you very much. Spice Veramu. Caesar trying to unlock his red ball, but not very successful, not using enough energy here. Either way, it's still his turn on the table, but you will imagine IBRA may have another visit on the table, but against Caesar again, you may never know. Just trying to make table inspection to see if this bad red ball is potable in one shot. If it is at his level, you would imagine it would be game down. Again, if he fails to finish this game in this visit of the table, you will not be surprised if IBRA comes out to sweep, which will take the game at 4-3. It will be very interesting then. Caesar now needs one big shot. He puts and makes it look easy. At this level, you'll expect him to pot this black with not too much difficulty. And yes, he does, and gets the applause from the fans. Now leads 5-2. It gets ever more difficult for IBRA. Caesar leading. The game between Habib and Hazard is also starting. It will go to Facebook right after the ongoing game. Gideon Bwanika leads 5-3 against Simon Lubola. If Simon the computer is beaten, he will also retain only one life, which life will be in the quarterfinals. Rashili Shafiq, this is the round of 16 in the second life of both players. Reminder on the score updates, it's 5-2 and it is Caesar in the lead. Mansour was beaten by Yuda Sembusi Odembaba in his first life, and he's left with one life, and he's yet to play tonight. We shall hopefully have that game live as well. Thank you for watching. Oketa Ivan, Mohwezi Blessings, Wamaluku Robert. We are at Diplomat Billiards Cafe in Kajansi, right in Kajansi town. If you are in and around Kampala, The place is about 15 minutes away from the city along Entebbe Road. As Caesar continues in beast mode, trying to extend the lead to 6-2. It's not a very easy thing making a comeback against Caesar, even if you are as good as IBRA. The pot is fine. The white ball management is slightly not. But against Caesar, even with the slightest of margins, he puts the black and extends his lead to 6-2, racing to 7. IBRA needs to win 5 straight games or else remain with only 1 life in this tournament. That's what it means at times to play against this guy. Thank you to the management teams of both players. The management team of Ibrahim SEJJEMBA, including guys like Edwin Kayemba, Michel Chomjisha Mitchell, Bob Katerega, Wesley, and Team Scorpion. The management team of Chandiga Caesar, headed by Stephen Ojara, Dr. Robert Onekalit, Sharon, the first lady of the team, Topseed, the media man, as well as Stephen Austin, all the way from Fort Portal, but always in Kampala to take care of the guy who is his favorite player. Thank you as well, Oluka James. Thank you for watching. Shazi, Sevan Ali, Neno, Peter Malay. Caesar is leading 6-2. Yes, Mohezi, thanks to you for the advice. NBS Sport Television has a partnership with the Pool Association of Uganda to broadcast pool events of the Pool Association of Uganda, and I normally do television commentary that side. Six-two top seed. I know you're asking because you want to make fun of the whole thing. I don't think you are very serious with your question, but it's okay. Your good friend Wesley Raymond Jr. is watching you. If there is any one player in the country who can even attempt to come back from 6-2 down to try and defeat Chandiga Caesar, it can only be Ibrahim SEJJEMBA. But again, if there is one player who can beat Ibrahim SEJJEMBA convincingly, it can only be Chandiga Caesar. That's why the match between these two players is one of the most special matches in the game in the region. Sometimes a very good shot can turn not so very helpful. As IBRA tried to unlock the red ball in a combination shot, he simply ended up packing Caesar's would be bad yellow ball. That is almost suicide when you're playing against Caesar. Mbogo Alpha, we are at Diplomat Billiards Cafe in Kajansi Town. Anyone who is in Uganda and in Kampala, Kajansi Town is about 15 minutes away from the city. What can IBRA do in his last remaining opportunity? It is 1 ball against 7, but all the 7 for Caesar, the yellows, are good, and yet IBRA's only 1 ball is bad. He decides to play a little defensive, maybe hoping to play a combination shot when he's given the opportunity. And by the fact that Caesar decides to attack by starting with the ball which is in the pocket is a sign of confidence that he's going for the game. Let us look at this young man and see how well he can do this. Guys, that's what it means playing against Caesar. You must be at your very best, but sometimes your very best is not enough. Against this young man, he defeats his friend and rival 7-2. IBRA will not give up because he still has 1 more life. Before the emergence of Caesar, he was the king of these double life championships or double elimination. Now with Caesar around, the story may be a little bit different, but if IBRA plays well enough, they could meet in the overall final. But once again, it is Caesar, the winner of this match, 7-2. Thank you for watching.